Really? These guys aren't even training. They're just standing there. They're always so lazy. As soon as I leave the training ground and go into my office, look at them. They're just standing there and the blimmin' clock still doesn't work. Oh, hello. We just got an email from the chairman. Dear Mr. Mjic, we have received an offer for Charlie Kirk from Lincoln City. Are you kidding me? They are looking to pay £750,000 up front, and after 20 league appearances, a further £50,000. We will leave it with you to decide how to respond. We trust you to make these kind of decisions, and within a timely manner. Yours sincerely, the chairman, Mr. John Bowler. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty easy response from me. Let's go ahead and type back to these guys now, because yeah, there's absolutely no chance that we're selling one of our best players. Thank you for your interest. Sorry, but we are not interested in selling one of our best young players. No. How about that for a response? Honestly, I mean, they're top of the league, and they've actually got the cheek to kind of just swoop in and try and steal one of our best young players. Yeah, don't think so. But anyway, let's go through these recent games that we've played. I want to throw some analysis in there because we've had some good performances and also some pretty bad performances. So let's do this now. Just before we get into the first few games, I should let you know that we did sell David Richards. He has been sold for £130,000, which means we get £90,000 out of that deal. Very pleased with that. We went into the first game against Newport County. Around 34 minutes in, a lovely bit of play between Bowery and Fosu, and look at that for a finish right into the top right corner. Super happy with that finish. He has made a big difference since coming in from Charlton Athletic, and I've had a good word with him. I want him to be getting into those attacking areas to make sure that we get the maximum out of him in that central attacking midfield position, and if he can work well with Bowery, we're going to see a lot more of this. It's a great finish. Unfortunately though, I've already mentioned a couple of times so far since taking over, we do seem to have these defensive lapse in concentration, issues like this where the ball is coming in, no communication between the defence and the goalkeeper there, and Newport get themselves back in this game literally just a few moments after conceding. And you can see the cross, it's a pretty dangerous cross, but Guthrie's right there. He should be clearing this. He's not even jumped for it. And we find ourselves drawing the game, which is a little bit of a shame. We should be doing better in that situation for sure. So late into the second half here, we had a goal kick which was headed back into play by Newport. So rule number one, if you're going to take a goal kick long, make sure you win it. And actually they get on the break from that mistake from the goal kick. The cross comes in, and again, we're just not dealing with the cross very well. I don't want to blame Guthrie too much because, of course, there are three other defenders around him and many opportunities to stop the ball from coming into the box. But defensively, again, big issues here. The pass comes through, and it's not great defending from there, really. And again, Guthrie not going for the ball. He's got to attack that with his head, or at least just put the attacker off. And just like that, we're 2-1 down. Straight away from kickoff though, I wanted to see some focus, a bit of a bounce back mentally, and that's exactly what we got here. The ball goes through for Lowry and he powers it home, and just like in the first half, although the other way around, we've scored right after conceding, and look at him showboating there. I don't like to see that too often. If you're winning the game, maybe go for it. You can shush the crowd, but we're not winning this game. And we've just about equalised it after some terrible defending. But this was a good move. Fosu once again involved, and it's a good finish from Lowry. And that was it for that game, and we moved on into our next one against MK Dons. And I know they have been having a very good season, currently up there with Lincoln City at the top. We didn't have any opportunities up until this point in the last few moments of this first half, and look at that from Fosu. Does so well to chase down the ball and retain possession after almost losing it. And it's his turn to provide for Bowery as he powers that one home into the top left corner. And I should mention, MK Dons had the best home record in the league at this point, so getting any sort of result here was going to be huge for us. But it did take the entire first half to get our first real opportunity, but we took it, and I'm really happy with that finish as well. Right into the corner, Goalkeeper has no chance, and we took a 1-0 lead into half-time. Into the second half now, and we were defending a lot. MK Dons had a lot of the possession, a lot of chances like this where maybe if they got the shot on target, they'd be causing more of an issue. But to be fair, we didn't have much to do goalkeeping-wise. A lot of those shots that were coming in from MK Dons were just half chances. On the rare occasion that we did have the ball, it was always on a counter-attack, and Fosu, along with Bowery, really did look dangerous. We got a chance here, a little bit of poor defensive work there from MK Dons. Bowery crosses it in, and it's unfortunately not a powerful header from Edwards. Just a few moments left in this game, we were still winning 1-0. However, as you know, we really have been struggling defensively when it comes to balls coming in from the side, from corners. We've also been scoring a lot of those, which is interesting. We can score from crosses, but we also concede a lot, and that is just simply not good enough. With just a few minutes left on the clock, it's so frustrating, it really is. They really shouldn't be getting in like that. It's too easy. Goalkeeper doesn't even move. But that was, thankfully, all they could do. A 1-1 draw against MK Dons, I don't think that's too bad at all. We could have got the 3 points, but that last minute just killed us. So frustrating when you concede in the last few moments of the game. But you can see the stats here. MK Dons really were on top. 8 shots, 4 on target, 60% of the ball as well, compared to 4 shots, 2 on target, and 40%. I'm looking for a better performance if we're going to win away from home. But because MK Dons, you know, they're right at the top, I was really pleased with this result. It's still a point in a really tough game. Moving on into our next game now, we had Colchester at home. They definitely had the better start in this game. Within the first 10 minutes, getting a shot on target there. Good save. And they kept attacking us. And we give away a silly free kick there. And it's going to be a yellow card for the captain, Ray. Very reckless challenge. He was too slow to get there. This genuinely might go down as one of the most boring first halves of football ever. So let's move on to the second half. I couldn't think of a better way to spice up a game other than, I don't know, giving myself a really tough disadvantage. Let's just go ahead and get a red card to our captain, one of our best players as well. He's been so solid for me, but Captain Ray is going to be red carded for a second yellow offence. It's another terrible tackle, and we're going to have to play for the rest of this game with 10 men. If I'm honest, at this point, the team looked tired. It didn't look like we were going to get anything out of this game. Just fighting for the draw, that's all we had left at this point. I didn't really think we were going to score. Great bit of defending there from Nolan, who's just come on. They're going to get themselves another corner, though, and hopefully we can deal with it. This was my main worry. Ball's coming into the box. They've taken it short and passed it in, and the shot comes in, but it's easy for Garrett to catch that one. Into 2 minutes of added on time here. Wave after wave of attacks. But we were able to cope with everything. We got a little bit lucky here that the cross wasn't great. And Loyola, with an interesting decision to clear the ball with a bicycle kick. Not so sure I approve of that, but he did the job. And that was the end of that game. So considering we went down to 10 men, I tell you what, we'll take the draw. It does mean, however, we have not been winning games. And, you know, when you drop this many points after this many games, it's not looking good, is it? We are still heavily in the bottom of the table. We need to start climbing by winning games. But again, the stats just show we were lucky to get the point, to be fair. But those were those 3 games. You know, I've taken a look at all the highlights multiple times now, and hopefully we're going to do better in our next few games. It's officially deadline day. We've played those games. You've seen the results. It's not the end of the world. If you look at the table, we are still in 17th place. We're level on points with Yeovil Town there. And below us, you know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. So we're in better condition, I guess you could say, and in a better place right now than when I took over. And although it hasn't been the best results, we haven't really been beaten too often, which is definitely an improvement. We've still got 8 wins, 8 draws, 14 losses. It's not good reading, but you know, we've got some games coming up that will hopefully give us a chance to climb a little bit more. I would very much like to be around 10th or so by the end of the next month, and I think that's more than achievable. If we can get 3 or 4 wins out of our next 5 games, then I think we can be there. As you guys know, we've spent pretty much all of our money, so there isn't going to be any action on deadline day unless something special comes up. Maybe we'll receive an offer for a player or 2, but I'm not really looking to sell anyone. The only player that I would currently be happy to lose, I guess you could say, it sounds so mean, but that would be Hunt, and we can't sell him because he just joined, I'm presuming. So it's either going to be a swap or a release, which I'm not going to do. It might be handy having an extra centre-back there, But you can see some other deals going through. We've got Di Maria going to Chelsea. We've got Aguero going to Bayern. Looks like PSG have bought Mehdi Benatia. Interesting. 7 hours left. You can see MK Dons have done nothing in this window. I'm surprised. Neither have Macclesfield Town. I'm surprised there isn't more deals going on in League 2. We have got an email here, a transfer offer for Garrett, which of course we're going to block. You can see I've blocked every single offer that has come in so far, including that one from Kirk. We have absolutely no reason to sell one of our best young players, especially not to a team that are in our own league and actually doing quite well. So yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. Into the final 3 hours of deadline day here. Doesn't look like we're going to be getting in any business, involved in anything at this point, which is exactly what I'm hoping for. We don't need anything. Falcao has been on the move again. He's moved so many times in his career. He's now in the Bundesliga. And Parejo has gone to Bayern as well. But that is the end of the transfer window. And we've got our next game coming up now against Carlyle. Let's see where they are in the league. They're in the 22nd right now. So this is a big opportunity for us to win big at home. But looking at the squads, although Ray's suspended, the rest of the squad are all ready to go except from Jones. He's back in 8 weeks. But I'm really happy with the transfer window. We've made some good changes. We've brought in some really good players. Fosu, Edwards, Guthrie and Loyola all have made a big impact. And of course we've sold a goalkeeper. So I'm really happy. It's a much more balanced squad. And now we're going to play against Carlisle. We have to pick up 3 points now because it's been a few games since we got a win. The only change we've made is Nolan coming in for Ray with that stupid red card, meaning he cannot play in this game. But Nolan is a very decent defender. He will come in and do a good job. The rest of the team is as expected. Everyone's fully fit. And as I said before, hopefully we can pick up the win. We're going to get off to a good start here, hopefully. Ainley's in. He's been scoring a lot recently. Let's go back post. It's a good cross. Oh, Colin had to punch that out. That was a very dangerous move. Good job, guys. Poke that one through for Bowery. Good first touch. And look at that. So powerful, so strong. Still going here. And that is one of the best tackles I've seen in a long time. Incredible defending. He was through otherwise. But Fosu's won it back. Edwards plays it over to Kirk. Get the cross in again. Oh, it's just rubbish. Got to be careful with any crosses coming in. I've missed a tackle there. The referee's not even going to blow for a foul there. So we're going to take advantage of this. Try and put Bowery through again. This time, can he make it through? Little fake shot maybe? Nope, he's been tackled again. Very good defending from Carlisle. They've had a solid first half so far. I'm finding it quite difficult to get in behind. So far, Carlisle definitely don't feel like a team fighting at the bottom of the league. They're actually having a very good game. And it's very even. I would say 0-0 is a very fair result at the moment of this first half. Why is he not attacking the ball? Fosu, just go towards it. You could have easily got that. The shot comes in now. Garrett has to make the save. Really poor from Fosu. He kind of backed off there. He was scared of the ball almost. Cross coming in now. And again, Garrett, Mr. Safe Hands. And that is going to be the end of the first half, I'm presuming. Unless we can get one last attack here. I don't think the referee's going to be kind for us. There we have it. Very close game so far. Oh, lovely Edwards. Great work. Now here's Bowery. Over to Kirk. Through for Fosu. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. Fosu is on fire right now. What a signing he's proved to be. 1-0 in the 58th minute. Good start to this second half. We just need to hold on now. Maybe try and get one or two more goals if we can. But right now, the 1-0 lead. Oh, it's very tempting to sit back and just defend it. We need these 3 points. Oh, wow. Hope has just given Carlisle hope. That was the worst pun of all time, but that, I tell you what, is one of the best finishes of all time. That was incredible. And just like that, after scoring, we've conceded. It's happening a lot lately. It's a beautiful cross coming in. Once again, that seems the bane of our lives. The crosses coming in just cannot be dealt with. But the finish, oh man, very, very, very good. We need to find another goal now. Beautiful. What a pass from Edwards. He's so, so good at that. Into the box now. For Bowery, he finishes it! How has he had the space to do that? The goalkeeper switches off just for a moment. Ainley, though, with the ball of dreams. Let's take a look at this replay because Bowery, I mean, The fact that you've got a big 6'2" striker in the box with all the time in the world just to tap in a cross like this. Oh, dearie me. It's actually come off his shin, I think. Very, very lucky goal. But now, wow, that's 11 goals for him. Very well played. But now we have to defend this. There's only 14 minutes left. I don't want the team going too far forward at this point. I don't want to be leaving gaps in behind the defence. Oh, that's a dodgy pass. Lowry gives it away, though. It's not his fault. But what are Carlyle going to do with these last few moments of the game? Try to play in the striker, but NG's done very well there. Now Fosu's got a chance to run away with this. That's going to be a foul. I'll take it. We're wasting the time. Jones is going to pick up a yellow card for Carlyle. I think this is it, though, guys. I think we're going to get 3 points here. I'm going to take this short. Just past that. Here's Edwards now. Do I just hold on to the ball or do I try and cross it in? There's going to be 2 minutes added on. I think we're going to try and run to the corner flag a little bit. Pass that back. Edwards, he's had a very good game. Over here to Lowry. Back to NG. On the edge of the box for Fosu. Get a shot in. There we go. That's the end of the game. I don't know why he's holding his hands up in shame. He's done very well today, Fosu. The whole team performed brilliantly well in this game. Very, very pleased with that result. 3 points. Get in there. Into training. And look at this. Kirk up to 62 rated. Ainley close to 64. Very, very nice. And now let's take a look at the table after that win. So we're into 17th. It was still 17th. However, 35 points. Much, much nicer than 32. Notts County above us still. Cambridge, Colchester, they're all on 38 points. So we could quite literally jump up into 14th place with 1 win, providing these guys drop points, which is going to happen. Our next match is... Let's take a look. We've got Macclesfield next. Where are they? 19th. So again, this is a big opportunity in this next game to take advantage of playing one of the weaker sides and to get 3 points. So that's going to be it for this episode. We will be returning to the Path to Glory on Monday. I've got a video planned for tomorrow regarding Arsenal's transfer window. And also then on Sunday, we've got the Man City game. So I'll be doing a review for that. So the Path to Glory will be back on Monday. Thank you so much for the support on this series so far. I know it's a little bit different. Some people really like it. Some people are taking a bit of time to adjust to it. It's just something very different. And it's actually quite a lot of fun for me to just do something that I've not done before. So if you are enjoying it, please do smash that like button. Just hit the like button. If we could hit 2,000 likes, I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed and I will see you next time.